All right, I heard that you guys need some fire and I need some Kindle. So we're gonna have to find a way to compromise. And this is what's coming to me. Being a single parent, being a single parent and homeschooling with a special needs kid, and because he's an only child, he doesn't have more activities going on right now. And he's not social like a lot of other kids are. And even if he was, I mean, he's still with me all the time. But he doesn't engage very often on his own. So my life with him is very full time. He also doesn't, he helps me with some tasks, but there's no reason for a bunch of side topics. It's also partly because there's a lot of stuff that I just do, and because he doesn't have that like intrinsic motivation to do certain things. So he's learned a lot, but a lot of things have been like when he was ready to learn it. Which I kind of think is how it's supposed to be anyway. But learning how to conscious parent has helped in all the ways, and but emotionally is a lot more. You're invested a lot in your kids, and I don't know, guys. I just know that the world was never supposed to be this way. It's not supposed to be that mothers don't have a tribe of people, or like we don't have like the support that we need, and we don't have men who are more understanding, and instead men who come up against you and want to play games and like bring more drama into your life. It's like, I love when I have the energy to come on and like be like fiery and like whatever, but that doesn't mean that I'm just here to entertain people and that I'm just some kind of like thing to stalk and like be jealous of, or like send evil eye toward, or make fun of and talk about. And I am trying to play my role, but it's like there are days when I wake up and I'm like, I don't have the energy to do today, and I have to figure out how to do it. And I'm sure that's a lot of adults are that way, but it is daunting when it's like I'm not working to like pay our bills and everything. Like I'm full-time just as mom, and it blows my mind sometimes that I'm like, how are there people out here who juggle two jobs and parenthood? And like your kid, I mean, mine is an exception for sure, and he doesn't have others to play with him. I needed to speak my mind on this because it's like I had an interesting situation where I had to shift gears and really put more into being a parent, but that's made me see things so differently because most single parents don't have that option, or they're forced to work, and it's just it's sad and it's crazy and it's backwards. Because if we could give to our kids more when they need it first and have the support that we need as parents, because when I'm exhausted, it affects my kid. Like when don't have the energy for him, that's what I mean. Like it's very different now because we feed off of each other and stuff. So, it really does feel like it's a job sometimes, where it's like, it's not just I'm his mom. It's like, I have to show up every day. Oh, that's the last thing I was going to say, is like, if we had setups for parents to have the things that they need and the people that they need, then we would all be able to like function better, like it's like kids need that in the beginning of their life more than anything else. And mine is, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So it's an added burden because he may have extra needs for a long time. I really just don't know, because it depends on how much intrinsic motivation he has to do things and to be whatever, and be social and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going to happen, but, anyway, I try to show up with my best self, the best that I can, but it's like, I don't want drama in my life. I don't want people who like think that it's some kind of competition and need to battle me. It's like, that's why I'm taking a break, because it's like, I literally don't have the energy for it. And my life outside of this place, this social media place, is what comes first. And that's what happens when I get tired, is I get pulled away from that. And it's like, that's not okay. And it's easy to want to escape and stuff like that, but that's not the way that I want to be anymore. It's like, I want to be present and involved and be here for my kid the best that I can. And if people aren't appreciating me and aren't able to bring some kindle to the fire, then it's like, I gotta figure out what else is best. So I'm feeling lightheaded right now. All right. I don't know. That's just what was coming to me. All right. I love you guys regardless, though.